And hello everybody, welcome back to British Stand. Guys, we do have some breaking news coming out of Ireland this afternoon as there's been yet another mass attack. Yes, in a residential street in Dublin of the Republic of Ireland. 4 people have been reportedly stabbed and the man has been arrested. We're going to be discussing the full scope of this. We've got footage from the scene. We've got all of it. So before we do get into it, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and get your thoughts in the live chat. We're going to be bringing up your thoughts and opinions on the screen, so do get involved. But let's basically go through what we know at this moment in time. As stated, this is a breaking news story. A man has been arrested after up to 4 people were stabbed in a series of seemingly random attacks on Sunday afternoon in Dublin's Stony Batter area. At least one of the victims was attacked while in their doorway while returning home. It's understood that the suspects stabbed the victims with regular household implements. Sources say the Garda, who are of course the police for those of you not in Ireland, have no reason to suspect the attacks were linked to terrorism. None of those injuries suffered by the victims are currently believed to be life-threatening. Local residents were told to go indoors shortly before 3 p.m. on Sunday after emergency services were called to Oxmantown Road and Niles Street in Dublin 7 following a reported stabbing in the area. A suspect was subsequently apprehended nearby on Manor Place after a Garda search. It is understood he had his face covered when the Garda arrested him. So again, that's the incident so far. Don't go anywhere. We've still got a lot more stuff from the scene. Again, some images and all these kind of things, videos as well. So we'll go through that momentarily. I just want to read a Garda statement on this incident. 2 seconds. So the Garda in a statement confirmed a man had been arrested. In relation to the incident, they stated that there is no ongoing risk to the public at this time. Garda sources rejected suggestions that another suspect may still be at large. It is believed that the stabbings happened across 3 locations on the North Circular Road, Oxmantown Road and Ben Ada Road. The Garda are also going door to door to interview residents and get access to doorbell or mobile footage of the attacks. A local resident said she witnessed the arrest on Manor Street. I saw a lot of cars arrive really fast. Now on X, there's a lot of other videos circulating, and for obvious reasons, I can't show the video. So that's the incident as whole. So far, of course, the man has been arrested. 4 people have been stabbed. It's not looking like it's life-threatening for the injuries, thank God. And of course, they're stating that it's not terror-related. But some shocking accounts that I have read on X so far, but again, can't necessarily speculate at this time. But of course, what's being said on X is that the individual walked up to people's houses and just stabbed them whilst they were around the house or knocking on their doors. I mean, that's again later to be confirmed if true, but certainly accounts are suggesting that was the case. And one of those there in the Irish Post suggesting someone was just returning home and he went and stabbed the lady. So yeah, shocking scenes, of course, in Dublin. I've got some video footage as well that I want to share with you of the scene. So here's one of them.
Oh, fuck.
And then here's the second one for you.
Witness, your man said the same that we have a witness to the initials.
He must have ran amok the country. Let everyone know about it. Fuck that. Don't record what I want, I'm allowed it.
That's him recording. We're all out here, then. Coming out here.
No, you can record. I can record what I want.
Yeah?
Why? Because it's the truth. Why? He's telling me not to record. Get up there with that.
So yes, as you can see, the scene's fairly shocking in Dublin at this moment in time. And it's been a week. We've reported on a lot of incidents that have been happening across Europe. And as stated, this is British Stand. But if there's big things that creep up, big stories like this, then we'll of course like to keep you up to date with it, because there's a lot of other countries currently going through the same sort of situation as us right now. It's a European problem. It's a mainland European problem, of course, creeping itself into Ireland. And in fact, I've been following the situation at hand in Ireland for a while, and the people there are getting very, very frustrated in Ireland itself. But yet another dark day in Europe, and yet another individual carrying out heinous attacks, and of course going door to door, trying to stab people and cause absolute pain to other individuals. It's absolutely disgusting. In a week that we saw a record-breaking mass shooting, of course, in Sweden, it's really, really sad, and it's really, really frustrating to see this. A boy being stabbed at school in Sheffield last week as well. This is showing no signs of slowing down, and something that's going to continue unless action is coming from our governments. Not just the British government, but of course Irish government, European governments. They really need to stand up and put a stop to this, because it's a proper epidemic that shows no signs of slowing down. Now, of course, this is a breaking news story, and as the days go on, we'll probably find out some more information with regard to a motive for this individual, who he was, what he was doing, but equally, regardless of his background or color of skin or whatever it may be, it's absolutely shocking, and these things shouldn't be happening in Europe, and they shouldn't be happening on Irish streets, they shouldn't be happening on British streets, but it's something that's happening all too often. Guys, as always, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's have a little read of what you guys have to say. Ivan, as always, donates £5. Thank you, Ivan. He says, committed by another autistic choir boy, not a terrorist. Again, the Irish police have stated that it's not terror related, but how many times have we heard that from European sources? But at the end of the day, I think there's a bit more footage, so you can kind of actually see what the individual looks like as well. But I can't confirm nor deny of this individual just at the time of recording, as it's still a breaking news story. But regardless, we'll probably find out some more information as time goes on. But you know, I don't blame people not trusting the authorities and giving updates on who and why individuals were doing this. Dream Chaser says, if this was an Irishman, we would know his name and address, just like the Englishman who burned the Quran, who knew this name and address in no time. Absolutely. I mean, if it's a guy from Ireland, of course, I think they live by the same sort of thing with their government and police. I don't think they're happy with the situation in their country. But as stated, you're right. If it is an Irishman, then you will find out by, what time is it now? You'll be finding out over the next 2-3 hours if it's an Irishman. That's just how it is. That's the sad state that we're living in right now. Is that is the case. That if it is someone that's native to the country, or you'll know him, you'll know exactly his life story as of today. But if it's someone from somewhere else, then you won't know for weeks and months to come. That's just the reality of how it is in this day and age. Who is the person that did this? This is a breaking news story. We don't currently know who it was. Again, there is video circulating on social media on X, so that's always a good bet to go over to and have a little look. But again, right now, from a British Stand's perspective, I can't confirm nor deny that those videos are true. The clips that I've shown you at this moment in time is something that has been vetted and of course matches up to the scene. But some of the other stuff that's currently out there, I can't necessarily show you just yet, because I don't know if it's true or false. So you'll have to do your own due diligence and your own looking into the clips if you were to believe those as well. Louise Owen says, what's happened now? Well, there's been 4 people stabbed in a residential street in Dublin. So, yeah, I mean, really, really shocking, actually. 4 people stabbed in a residential area. Apparently, again, the individual just going door to door. But there was one account, certainly in the Irish Post, that stated one of the individuals was coming home and this guy just stabbed her, apparently with household items, the Irish Post was referring to as well. But I've been live live for a little bit, so I'm just going to check because it's a breaking news story. I'm going to see if there's any more updates from Irish media, if we've got anything else on this one. But that is all I have in terms of what I've read through so far. Let's just have a little look at Irish media and see if they've updated anyone with anything. Again, let's avoid Sky News. Let's go down to Irish media and see what they're saying. Yeah, still relatively the same, but there's a lot of stuff going on X, a lot of people publishing videos and clips. I mean, that's where I got some of the clips from, the ones that you've seen of the scenes from X. So again, you can go over there and have a little look, but some of them, for obvious reasons, I can't share on YouTube because of YouTube's sort of policies and all these kind of things. They are a little bit graphic. Some of these comments, man. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's sad, regardless. I mean, Melody says attacked in our own homes now. I mean, if you look at the scenes of the area, look, it's literally a residential street, you know? People just live here. Like, this is like a replica of where you would live in the UK. You know, these are the scenes of where people are living, and this guy's just cutting about with trying to cause mayhem. Again, 4 people stabbed, and thankfully at the time of recording they're said not to be life-changing or life-threatening and all these kind of things, so hopefully as time goes on they will make full recoveries, but certainly we do want to find out what's going on. And it's terrifying, it's absolutely terrifying. Imagine just coming home one day and some individuals on a rampage. This is certainly the case that it looked like today, and again, it wasn't targeted attacks, it was random attacks. It was just door to door as such, which is absolutely terrifying because those streets mirror ours. You know, Irish. I know a lot of Irish people. Again, they're in the same predicament as us. You know, they're frustrated at the way that their country is being run at this moment in time. So, yeah, it's frustrating. Dream Chaser says news out here is he's South American, but I call BS. Again, I can't confirm nor deny the identity of the person. I've not seen anything come out just yet of where he was from. Yeah, a lot of people saying South American coming into the chat. Again, I can't confirm nor deny that. I don't know with regard to where he's from or anything like that. Why is my thing playing up? Hold up. We did get another super chat, I think. Yeah, thank you, Ivan. What a guy. Another £2 donation says, there was a time we just used to have door-to-door salesmen. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's terrifying. It genuinely is terrifying. It really, really is. Someone says, how can it not be life-changing? Might not be physically, but mentally it will affect them forever. Absolutely correct. Yeah, they probably should change their wording when they say it's not life-changing. Obviously, in terms of, I think, yeah, physically they mean, but certainly mentally they're going to be scarred for a very long time. I mean, imagine it. Imagine the horror. Imagine just, yes, your home. It's where you're meant to feel really safe, and you just got some lunatic cutting about with weapons and trying to cause and inflict pain onto you randomly. You know, you've not done anything to deserve that. You're just random, wrong place, wrong time. And that's the scary thing about it. It is. Yeah, so Matt W says it's not terror related. That's what the Garda, again, that's what they call their police over there, sorry, but that's what the Garda are saying at this moment in time, that it isn't terror related. So I can only go off their report, but we all know in England, we all read something that was said that it wasn't deemed to be terror related. Because can you blame for people for speculating? Of course. Again, that's what the Garda have said. It's not terror related, just so you know in their statement. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is a breaking story, and there will be more news to follow as the day goes on. If there is anything of note, then of course we'll be back to provide you with an update. But thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, let's continue this conversation down there in the comment section below. I have been Dan, this has been British Stand, and I will see you all next time. Take care. Peace.